Hello, everyone. I'm Joey Jeffers, one of Redeemer's elders, and these two passages from 2 Kings summarize the fall and subsequent exile of the Jewish people of the northern kingdom of Israel and of the southern kingdom of Judah. And understandably, this was a time of despair for Abraham's descendants. From their perspective, it appeared that God was not keeping some of his significant promises, like the promise that through Abraham the nations would be blessed, or the promises to David of a kingdom that would rule forever. However, hundreds of years later, the Apostle Matthew wrote his gospel account, and the very first sentence of that account is a monumental declaration that Jesus is the long-awaited Messiah, who is the son of Abraham and the son of David. In other words, Jesus is the fulfillment of the promises to Abraham of worldwide blessing and the promises to David of an eternal kingdom. So, like the exiled Jews of the Old Testament, I think we can look at our individual lives and our current events and despair that God is not keeping his promises. However, these passages teach us to expect God to work over centuries rather than think that we will necessarily see the complete fulfillment of his promises in our lifetime. And I think remembering the significant fulfillment of the Lord's promises in the coming of Jesus helps us to trust that he's keeping his promises and will continue to do so until their final realization. So I hope your Advent observance is a time of hopeful waiting for the continuing fulfillment of God's promises.